Over the weekend, Taylor Swift negotiated a deal between Apple Music and musicians. Maybe next she could tackle this whole Middle East situation. Also, guac is still extra at Chipotle. So as you guys may or may not know, Apple recently announced their new music streaming service, Apple Music, which will be $9.99 a month after a free 3-month trial period. But since listeners aren't paying during that period, the musicians won't get paid during that period. And as you know, Taylor Swift famously does not have her music on Spotify, so she was not happy with this either. She took to her Tumblr and published a post called "To Apple, Love, Taylor." And this is how you do nice criticism. You know, you say a compliment first and then you give the criticism. So she was like, "Hey, Apple, I love your products." But then she was like, "I have an issue with your music service." She said, quote, "3 months is a long time to go unpaid, and it is unfair to ask anyone to work for nothing. I say this with love, reverence, and admiration for everything else Apple has done."
She definitely compliment sandwiches them. She's like, "You guys are great. I hate this one thing, but also iPhones are great."
Apple swiftly responded to Taylor's plea, and they have now reversed their decision. Apple's senior VP of Internet Software and Services, Eddie Q, he called Taylor and told her this, but then he tweeted about it. #Apple Music will pay artists for streaming even during customers' free trial period. He sent another tweet that said, "We hear you at Taylor Swift 13, and indie artists love Apple." She did it! But she didn't do it for herself. You know, this is for everyone else. Taylor's music is not officially back on Apple's music service, so we'll have to wait and see. But in happier news, her boyfriend, Calvin Harris, tweeted his support, which is adorable. He said, "I just played a gig inside a giant owl, and my girl just changed the entire music industry. What a day." Taylor herself also tweeted to respond to Eddie Q's tweets. She said, "I'm elated and relieved. Thank you for your words of support today. They listened to us." This is just another reminder of just how influential Taylor Swift is, and a reminder she was the only platinum solo selling artist of 2014, aka the biggest selling artist of 2014. And now that she's done figuring out music streaming, Twitter is asking her to figure out other problems. This is from @JenniferKeen. "Dear Taylor Swift, now please take on airports that charge for Wi-Fi and the MTA." I totally agree. New Yorker writer Emily Nussbaum says, "Okay, Taylor Swift, now please get Apple to put the jack at the top of the iPhone 6 instead of the bottom." I never even thought about that, but that's a good one. Taylor's also seen some backlash from people that don't really want to pay for her music. Zach Butler says, "Chance the Rapper put out his first album completely free, while Taylor Swift wants more money to listen to her breakup stories." Fair point.
In your face, Tay.
@Selfaza says, "I don't even want Taylor Swift's music for free. You can anyway tape it from the radio when they play it." That is so old school. I used to do that when I was little.
Nobody's done that in 20 years, taped anything off of a radio.
I mean, you could just go to YouTube, play the music video. We want to know what you think. Do you think Taylor Swift's an actual living hero? And what crisis do you want her to solve next? Make sure to give this video a like. Make sure that you're subscribed to What's Trending, and we'll see you guys next time.